All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too dried out, just meant to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you visit my channel. So, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Hey, King, hey. Hey, Queen, hey. Thank you for those who watch and haven't subscribed yet. Make sure y'all leave a comment or y'all hit the like button for me. Something. You gonna watch, hit the like button. You ain't subscribed, hit the like button. And also thank you for those who subscribe and unsubscribe, but still watch the channel. You can be led to the water, but can't nobody make you drink it, baby. At the end of the day, people probably telling y'all in your life, you need to do this right. You need to do right by them kids. You need to do right by yourself. You need to start taking better care of yourself. You need to start loving yourself more than you love everybody else. You need to start doing this. And guess what you did? What you wanted to do. Why? Because you're grown, right? Exactly. But when you're old enough and you know better, you should do better. Start making different moves. Over in my channel, y'all already know what we do. We pour into ourselves, baby, because ain't no way we out here giving out. Or you out here giving out 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90, or even 100%. And you're accepting the bare minimum. Self-love and self-care is not selfish when you pour into everybody else. Okay? Over in my channel, this is what we do. We make sure we focus on ourselves. In order to attract new things in your life or bring new things in your life, you got to go within and do the healing. You got to acknowledge that pain, that trauma, that hurt, that neglect, that abandonment issue, the trust issue, the baby daddy issue, the mama daddy. You got to acknowledge all that. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk to the person that you need to talk to about it. Don't look for a certain type of answer, but talk to them as far as what you need to get off your chest and go from there. Okay? You can't bring in new if you got your hands full with the past hurt. The past abandonment issue, the past mama daddy issue. You got too much going on. We need you to let something go. So acknowledge it, cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk about it. Do what you gotta do in order to release people, places, things, and feelings that no longer serve you. So Sagittarius, y'all already know what we do. We always start off with self-care message. We just gonna see what your higher self is streaming at you for the month of July. And Sagittarius, yesterday was a year. If you've been with me for a year now, since I started my YouTube channel, yes, baby, thank you. Thank you. Okay? I'm hoping that you're taking these messages and applying it to your life. Okay? So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Mm-hmm. That was good long, Sagittarius. That was well much needed, okay? Well much needed. All right. Sagittarius. Okay, so it says, my best is enough. So your best is enough, Sagittarius Collective. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you have been doing, your best is enough. Nothing can dim the light that comes from within. So nothing can dim your light that comes within. And believe there is good in the world, baby. Think positive. You'll see positive results, okay? Why would it hit the floor? It says laugh as often as you can, okay? So laugh as often as you can. I can't believe it hit the floor, y'all. Like, it's like, what's the point of having this up here? I had this right here because I don't want it to hit the floor. And then guess what it do? It just jumps over and hits the floor. Like, nobody cares that you has that up. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then my chair, it needs some WD-40 because it be squeaking. Honey. When I say they be trying to give me a hard time, they be trying to give me a hard time. Okay. All right. All right. It says you can and you will. So whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to do, you can and you will. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. Okay. Remember that you are amazing. All right. Remember that you are amazing. And look at that, y'all. What I just said. Think positive and positive things will happen. And it's at the end. It's at the bottom. Look at it. It's at the bottom. Think positive. Positive thing will happen, baby. You got to start changing the way you think. You got to start changing the way you look at things. Okay? You got to start being more positive. Start speaking more positive in your life. Okay? Don't come and let nobody just hold on, y'all. Don't come and let people, you know, mess with how you think and how you look at things. If you always been having faith, always been positive, stay positive, baby. Don't let nobody else come discourage you from nothing. Nothing you got going on. Nothing you want to have going on. At the end of the day, you and the Lord got the last say, so it's all about you putting in the effort and you making sure the Lord guides you. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius, let's get started. What is this? Okay, some of y'all are in a twin, spiritual connected between. Some of y'all have a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get all the cards out first, y'all. This is gonna take a long time if I do one at a time, and I'm going to read it. So. Somebody gotta step up. Somebody so messed up. Some of y'all need to step out of y'all comfort zone. You're too busy in the comfort zone. Time for you to step out there. Time for you to put yourself out there, baby. Stop wasting time when it come down to you, but supporting everybody else. Show up for you too. Okay. Okay. Attitude. Attitude. Now walk away. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so some of y'all, it says, this is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of opportunities and make the most out of it. So this is your lucky time. Step out of your comfort zone. Whatever you're going to do, go ahead and do it in the month of July. This is the lucky time for you. Okay? All right, so singles, laugh as often as you can. Laughing is good for the soul, baby. Okay? I don't even care if you're laughing at yourself. Laugh. Do the laughing. Know that your best is always good enough. Small progress is still progress. Okay? Just because it ain't big and how you want it to be, guess what? Small progress is still progress. Laugh as often as you can. Laugh is good for the soul. Your higher self is streaming at you for the month of July. Is telling you, hey, sometimes you got to move on. Endings that's going to bring you happy, healthy beginnings. So it's time for you to move on from certain things, certain people, certain places, just certain events, certain things that you do, certain habits that you have. It's time for you to move on from there. Okay? Endings that bring healthy beginnings. It's also telling you, hey, you're going to go through a realization once you do this, as far as this awakening. You're going to go through awakening once you leave things behind, leave people behind, leave your negative thinking behind, leave your over exaggerating things up behind, leave your over analyzing things behind, just leaving things up behind that no longer serve you. You're going to go through an awakening. You're going to realize something. You're going to realize something. Once you realize something, that peace and contentment is going to be coming in for you. Okay? And then it's also telling you, hey, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So don't be afraid to fail. I'd rather fail and then know where I messed up it so I can make it better than to have a regret, as far as not even taking a chance on myself, not even trying to put forth the effort dealing with myself for something that I wanted to do, as far as something I'm passionate about. So don't be afraid to fail. It's always gonna be competition out there, okay? Like I say, hey, I started my channel a year ago. Right now I'm still going. I'm still here. I'm still strong. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid as far as when things are moving slow. Don't think it ain't gonna pick back up. Don't be afraid to pour into what it is that you're passionate about, because you think it's competition out there, because you think somebody gonna be like, oh, I don't like this, or oh, she's trying to copy me, or oh, they trying to do this. It's plenty of competition out there. We got McDonald's, Burger King. They trying to copy each other. They both sell burgers, both do fries, both fast food. Like what? Both fast food, like what? It's always competition out there, baby, but it's something that's going to make you unique as far as what you do. So you got to have faith in yourself when you're doing things. You got to know that your best is good enough and you ain't got to go overboard to do it. Okay? Keeping it simple is what's going to get everything as far as what's needed for yourself. Keeping it simple, laughing, enjoying yourself when you're doing it, not making it just serious. Enjoy it. If it's something you passionate about, something that's coming from your heart, baby, it's gonna work out. Period. So laughter is good for the soul, baby. Make sure you laughing. Make sure you enjoying yourself. Make sure you moving on from things and people that no longer serve you. Make sure you are going through this awakening as far as sitting with yourself, reflecting. Okay? Peace and contentment is on the way to you. It's also telling you, like I said, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart, follow what makes your heart happy, because it is your time to shine in the month of July. But you gotta put in the work. You gotta know that your best has been good enough. It is your time to shine and be all that the Creator have created you to be. It is your time to shine in the month of July. Go after what you are passionate about and stop slacking when it come down to you. You supporting everybody else around you. You doing this and that for everybody else around you. Being there, giving them ideas, doing what it is that you doing. But then when it comes to you and you look in that mirror, you ain't got time. You too tired. You got this and that to do. You got everything to do but what it is that you passionate about. It's time for you to get serious about you and stop playing around. Either you want to have or you don't want to have. Either you want to continue to live paycheck to paycheck or you don't want to continue to do that. Either you want to pursue something to see if it's going to come out a certain type of way in the end, or either you don't. Either you comfortable with what you comfortable with. Hey, that if you will, then that's cool. But for those who want more, those who really just don't like doing a 9 to 5 or want your own business, or want your LLC, those who want to have more, those who don't like to get up and clock out, clock on somebody else's clock, it's time for you to shine in the month of July and stop wasting time. Small progress is still progress. You ain't got to have everything in order to start something. Start small. Start getting things small. Like I say, you gotta crawl before you walk. It's also telling you you're gonna have to stand alone with this. And don't nobody need to be with you with this. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Cause everybody ain't there always rooting for you. Everybody that's there ain't always ready to support you. Stand alone. There's an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become an independent financial freedom is yours. Okay, you have done something that has led you to become independent, and financial freedom is yours. If you go ahead and let things go that no longer serve you, know that your best is good enough. Know that everybody ain't gonna agree with anything that you got going on, knowing that you ain't gotta let your right hand or your left hand know what your right hand doing or your right hand know what your left hand doing. Going through this awakening and allowing this peace to come in, and then allowing yourself to fail if you fail, so you can get a better understanding of it and not just be study feeling. You can understand it. You can see where you messed up at, how you messed up, what you can do different the next time. But don't be one of those that sit around and regret not taking a chance on yourself. Don't be one of those sitting around regretting as far as you just took care of everybody else around you and you ain't do nothing for yourself. Don't be one of those. Okay? Not saying, like I say, if that what you okay with, that's what you okay with. I'm not here to judge at all, baby. But like I say, when you get to a certain point in life, you like, damn, I don't wanna keep doing this. I don't wanna keep doing the same thing I'm doing. I don't wanna, like, what am I doing? Like, when you start sitting and really reflecting, that's when things gonna come to you like, damn. And I'm like, yeah, Sagittarius singles, what do you wanna do? Do you want to be passionate? Do you want to go after something that you are passionate about? Or do you want to continue the cycle of just, feeling like your best ain't good enough? Feeling like you can't get nowhere? Feeling like you're not able to do this? Feeling like you ain't got that much support to do this? Feeling like ain't nobody around there to support? You don't need nobody. You be your biggest supporter. You be your biggest supporter. Do whatever it is that you need to do as far as following your passion. But you got to cut off some people. You got to cut off some things. You got to cut off a lot of things that no longer serve you, baby. And you know what no longer serve you. Stop holding on to people, places, and things that that showed you what it is already. Okay? Stop holding on to people who really just taking advantage of you, only there for when you need them. But when you need, only there for when they need you. But when you need them, ain't nobody there. They only there to listen for a few minutes and then they switching the subject. Okay? Now, those who are in a relationship is telling you, hey, you can and you will. Whatever it is that you want to do, baby, you can and you will. But you got to be open to change. You got to be open to this change. Being open to change is going to bring new experience and it's going to lead you to growth. So you can and you will, but you got to be open to change. Don't be stuck in your ways. Don't be feeling like you know it all. Don't be feeling like you got this and you got that. It ain't nothing wrong with a little help. It ain't nothing wrong with a little advice. It ain't nothing wrong with a little opinion. You can and you will, and you got to start thinking positive. You got to know that you're able to do it. If you don't believe, then why you want other people around you to believe it? Everything starts with you first. And it's also telling you, you know, it's some apologies that's coming in. Either you need to apologize for something, forgiveness through mutual understanding, or somebody gonna come in and we need you to be open to this change. We need you to be open to accepting this apology, hearing this apology out, and understanding, and not just judging. It's time for you to change how you handle things. It's time for you to change how you look at things. It's time for you to change as far as how you go about things. Okay? It's time for you to change that. And it's telling you, suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. We all have made mistakes. And we can't always have things our way. Like I just said. Now is the time. It says, now that you know that, what are you going to do? You like the world don't revolve around you. The world don't revolve around whoever might be getting ready to come in and might want to apologize or you gotta apologize. Don't revolve around it, baby. What we need to be doing is trying to figure out how can we master what it is that we're trying to get accomplished. Okay? But suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes. If you gotta apologize, go and apologize. Be the bigger person. Hold yourself accountable. Don't be one of those, oh, I'm not going to apologize because this right here, because of this right here. No. No. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, if you can't hold yourself accountable, then why are you trying to hold somebody else accountable? When you can't look at your own flaws, then why you worry about everybody else's flaws? If you can't admit when you was wrong or when you wrong, then why are you trying to point the finger at somebody else? When you can't even hold yourself accountable, when you can't even admit when you wrong, when you can't even say when you fucked up, when you can't even say that, hey, that was me, that was on me, my bad. Don't nobody want no two-sided, like, no. No, I don't want that. Don't come nitpicking at what I did and shit. You ain't nitpicking at what you done did and you ain't even held yourself accountable for it. You couldn't even be woman enough or man enough to come back and apologize for what you have done. Make it make sense. Don't come talking about my flaws. Don't come talking about nothing I got going on when you ain't even looking at yourself in the mirror. Don't do that. Now, if you gotta apologize to somebody and you was wrong, apologize to them. Be open to change. Stop being the little person and be the bigger person. You can and you will. You can and you will. Talk about what you ain't gonna do. You can and you will. Otherwise, you're gonna keep attracting people that's gonna be just like you. You're gonna keep on attracting people that's the same people as far as who you've been dealing with. Just a little bit more clever than the person you dealt with in the past. Start acknowledging start acknowledging the things that you have going on, okay? Acknowledge it. See why you like that. See why you can't listen. See why you can't hold yourself accountable for things. See why you just ain't so forgiving. Do some reflecting. And it's telling you second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself and do what is best for you. Trust yourself and do what's best for you. You can and you will. Stop second guessing things, okay? If this had to be a situation where you like, I'm finna leave this alone. I'm done with it. I don't want to do this no more. Yeah, I might have fucked up. Yeah, I might have said this. Yeah, I might have said that. But I'm done with it. I don't want to do it anymore. If that's the situation, Be open to that change. Go ahead and apologize. Go ahead and let them know, hey, I fucked up. I did fuck up. But I'm not happy here. I'm no longer happy here. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm no longer into this. Okay, I'm no longer into this. But if it's something different as far as you want to work on something and the other person, they might be doing extra things that's stopping you from getting to where you're trying to get to, it's time for you to reevaluate that. Because like I say, self-love and self-care is not selfish when you pour into everybody else. Ain't no way I'm pouring into your cup, but when it's time for me to pour into my cup, you got a problem. When it's time for me to pour into my cup, oh, I ain't got enough time for you. When it's time for me to pour into my cup and do something that I want to do, oh, you just want to worry about that and worry about this. The fuck? Didn't I just take care of you? Didn't I make sure you was straight? Didn't I make sure I did as far as what I need to do for you? Okay, so I see now you one of those selfish person. So it's time for you to now it's time for you to be open to change. Either you gonna pick you, either you gonna do what's best for you, or you gonna stay stuck in a situation that's not healthy for you. You're gonna stay stuck in a situation to where you always apologizing because a motherfucking done riled you up, got you to a point, and you done said something you ain't even want to say. But they started talking reckless at the mouth, started running their mouth, started saying things and this and that. And then when you come back with yours, oh, your feelings hurt. Oh, you ain't have to say that. Oh, you ain't have to do it like that. Oh, why would you even say that? Why would you say what you were saying? Why would you say what you were saying? When you seeing and knowing that I'm working on myself, when you seeing and knowing that I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to have more, I'm trying to not just do this paycheck to paycheck thing. Why would you do what you were doing when you see I'm trying to establish something and get something off the road, get something rolling? Why are you suddenly doing what you're doing? It's time for me to reevaluate this situation. Might not be for me no more. Sometimes you gotta choose yourself, baby. It's telling you that it's a transformation that you need to go through, and it's telling you change is coming. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation. Enjoy the progress, the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. Sometimes change is uncomfortable. Like I say, baby, you can't make nobody be ready to see your vision. You can't make nobody be ready to see what it is that you want. You can't make nobody be ready to even try to have what it is that you want. You can't make nobody be ready to start holding themselves accountable. You can't make nobody be ready to start looking at their flaws. You can't make nobody be ready to start looking at things as far as how they are doing and how they move. You can't make them be ready. It's up to them at the end of the day. But what you do got control over, what you do have control over is you. How you handle things, how you move, how you speak, how you do what it is that you do, your transformation, you holding yourself accountable. You do have control over that. It's also telling you that you have a great talent for writing and content creating. Your words are powerful to influence others. Um, to influence others, that can bring you in income. You can and you will. If you want to create content, stop playing. Your best is always good enough. Okay? Be open to change. Change is coming. If you want to start a podcast, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to write, if you want to be a director, if you want to go back to school for it, whatever you want to do, it's time for you to start making money from it. It's time for you to better your income. And if you with somebody who ain't trying to be better, have better, do more, then guess what? Be open to this change, baby, because you can and you will and you can do it by yourself. And you will do it by yourself if you have to. You will start it out by yourself if you have to. And then if somebody else come along that's on the same page and want to have just like you had and who have built just like you built, then hey, yeah, we a team. But I ain't finna let nobody hold me back that ain't even trying to see the vision. That ain't trying to even push forward and do anything with their life. I'm not finna sit and let you hold me back. That was my 19s. That was my 20s. That was my 20s. But when I'm getting up in, I feel like when anybody getting up in them 30s, and y'all, hey, y'all feel how you feel. But at the end of the day, women mature quicker than men. And then we have some men that mature quicker than women. Okay? We had it. I'm not finna sit and waste my time. When we get in the 30s, when you hit that 30, when you hit that 30 on up, baby, you know better. You know better. What you going through and what you dealing with, you know better. What you putting up with and what you know you ain't supposed to be putting up with, you know better. You know better. Don't think it. Like I say, I ain't here to judge nobody. I ain't here to judge nobody because we all have our times, we all have our moments, we all have all that. But don't be no damn fool all your life. Don't be no fool all your life. Start standing up for yourself. Start standing your ground. Start being there for you. Stop losing yourself in these relationships or in these marriages, or even just losing yourself while you're single and you trying to figure out you, but you still longing for love and stuff, longing for this. Pour into your own cup. Love yourself. Don't have people come into your life treating you how they want to treat you in your life. My life was good before you came up in here. What you doing, bro? I'm not finna allow you to keep on coming into my life and then you treat me how you want to treat me. Then I gotta sit around and wait on you. I gotta sit around and listen to. I gotta do it. Hey, when you start standing your ground, you start meaning business. You start playing with these people. You're gonna start attracting people who ain't gonna play neither. Who gonna cut your ass off if you even act up quick or wrong? They're gonna cut you out. You want to start attracting those type of people. But if you sitting around all these people that started lying, getting away with things, you feeling downplaying, you talking to you bad, all this, I was feeling sorry for you when goddamn they didn't did half for the shit to make you feel how you feel. You're gonna keep attracting those type of people. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to switch it up. Okay? Don't get laid up in them years and talk about, oh, I wasted all this time with this right here. But you already saw it wasn't going to work. And you chose to try to stay and try to make it work. You already saw that person want a friend. But you chose to keep that person around. Why? You already saw that that job wasn't going to work out. But you chose not to look into something else to see what else you can get done. You see this. Start holding yourself accountable. When you hold yourself accountable, when you look at things, goddamn, things run smoothly. Cause it ain't for you to put the blame on it. Like I had one situation, I ain't gonna say I'm off topic, y'all. I had one situation right where I normally pay my rent online, and when I went to pay my rent, the portal wasn't working. So and then it was a Friday. So Saturday, of course, the bank is gonna be closed. It was Friday night at that. So then Saturday is like, okay, I gotta go to the bank and get up early. Go to the bank to get the check, and then the check got the date on there that's the day after late. The rent is late, which means I gotta add an extra $100 on there. When I tell y'all I was hot, yeah, I was so mad. And my husband, he gonna say, "Nah, I'm one of those like, I'm one of those like, hey, don't try to tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing when it just happened. Give me a minute to process it. Give me a minute to, get myself together." He gonna say, "I don't know why you wait that late anyway. You normally play in a rising." I must have looked at him like, first of all, mind your business, okay? But I had to sit. I had to reflect. I'm like, damn, I normally do go ahead and get it over with, but I prolonged that day. So, like, I was mad, but I still had to hold myself accountable for it. Yeah, I was so motherfucking high. Nigga, hear me? And then I was mad at the office, too, because why y'all ain't call to tell me that the portal wasn't working? Why y'all ain't let me know it wasn't working? Y'all know people pay rent online. Why y'all ain't telling us, sending no email, letting us know? Yeah, everybody was to blame at that time. Until I had to sit and reflect, like, you normally do it this time. Why didn't you do it like that? Like, you have to sit. Yeah, I was so high. But anyways, back on topic, okay? Those in a marriage or long-term committed relationship, remember that you are amazing. So it is telling you, hey, remember that you are amazing, baby. And it's telling you that you need to become self-awareness, okay? So it's telling you that you need to start tapping into your higher self. You need to start questioning your routines and your patterns. It's things that you are doing or things that started happening that you need to start questioning, okay? Self-awareness. You need to start questioning the routines and the patterns that you are dealing with or going through. And it's telling you that you need to stay dedicated to your goal. Effort will reap success. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's a pattern that you need to come aware of. Something as far as some pattern, some routine that you need to acknowledge that's going on. But it's telling you also stay dedicated to your vision. Stay dedicated to your goals. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. You are amazing. You also, some of y'all do have a divine connection that was sent to you from the angels. So some of y'all are in a connection where it was sent from the divine. Some of y'all in a connection where you know what kind of connection you in. Okay, you know what kind of connection you in. But stay dedicated to your goal. It's time for you to start looking at some patterns. I don't know, something might be suddenly happening again. Something might be study happening as far as, 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down, 1 minute you good, 1 minute you sad, 1 minute you this. We gotta start looking at that. Okay, making yourself aware of why are you feeling how you feeling, why are you dealing with what you're dealing with, what is it that how do you keep getting in the same situation, how do you keep getting in that same predicament. I don't know, you gotta make yourself aware that you gotta start paying attention, okay? And it's also telling you to be here now. Life is too short to be living in the past or worrying about the future. Take time to enjoy every moment at its fullest. So be in the present, baby. Stop worrying about the past. Stop worrying about the future. Just be in the day. Do what you can as far as that day. You are amazing, baby. Stay dedicated to your goals. You do have somebody that's there that's supporting you, that wants you to have more, that wants you to do more, that wants to be, you know, dedicated. But you got to be aware of your patterns that you have. You got some type of pattern that you need to be looking at for real. You need to be looking at. And it's telling you no. No is a word we all need to use more often and stand on it. We also need to accept it and receive it as a right of the other. So somebody needs to start saying no. Okay? Or somebody needs to start saying no to you. Okay? No. You need to be heard no. Or somebody need to be heard no. But stand firm when it come down to the no's. All right. It's telling you flexibility. Sometimes it's best to just go with the flow. Everything in life is not always about going your way. Bend, but don't break. Nothing in life is all about going your way. If you in somebody else's life, nothing in life is about it going your way. If you're being told no, accept it. If you have to tell somebody no, let them accept it too. But it's best just to go with the flow. We certain things we don't have control over. Certain things we do not have control over. But it's telling you, hey, there might be a financial loss that you didn't see coming. You need to be prepared. This is not the time to take risks. So whatever you got going on for the month of July, this is not the time to take no type of risk with your money. You need to be prepared. You need to start putting money back. Like I was telling my other people yesterday, Geminis and Aquarius. School about to start back. If you got kids in school, school about to start back. Okay? If you got kids, if they got kids and they might need help with that, hey, be prepared. Better prepare yourself. But also, it's telling you that your angels and spirit guides have your back. They are doing the work in the background to make a way for your opportunities to come in. Stay optimistic. So stay optimistic, baby. Those are in the marriage or long-term committed relationship. But it's something that you need to be questioning as far as your patterns and your routine. You need to start evaluating yourself. You need to start holding yourself accountable. You need to start acknowledging things. Okay, yes, stay dedicated to your goal. Yes, you have a divine connection, and sometimes you gotta be told no. Sometimes they gotta be told no. Sometimes you gotta be in the present. Stop worrying about the future and the past. The past is the past. You can't change nothing about the past. The future is the future. Shit, only thing you can do is take it a day at a time. As far as making sure you do what you need to do in order to have it as a good future. And also, you need to be flexible. You need to understand the world do not revolve around you. The world do not revolve around you as far as you getting your own your um way all the time. Everything in life, everything in life is not always gonna go your way. Everything in life is not gonna always go that other person's way. Point blank. Period. Okay. Be careful with your money. Don't play around your money in July. But this y'all read it. I do hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button.